Hello world, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Once again, we're taking off immediately where we just left off. Taking off where we left off. Meh. We just got done with Luca, we fought some fiends in the sphere pool, we won the tournament, and we got Orin in our party. I changed some stuff up, not really in between videos, but kinda sort of. So he knows Rook and Comrade. After looking at Rook's description, however, I realized I shouldn't have given him that, or rather, he can't really do much with it now, but oh well. We'll set him to Comrade. We'll say Kamari to Comrade. Everyone's gonna stay at Comrade until they learn something new. Anyway, here we are on the high road. I think I called it Jose High Road in the last episode. It's actually the Mi'ihen Highroad. My apologies for the location error. Anyway, all we can do is head this way. And we gotta make sure to talk to some people on our way through this road. Like her, for instance. Let's talk to her. 2 antidotes, not bad. Now let's talk to this guy.
This is a statue of Lord Mi'ihen. 8 centuries ago, he founded a legion known today as the Crusaders. In just a few short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The Maesters of Yevon feared an uprising and accused them of rebellion. So Lord Mi'ihen walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He succeeded in winning the Maesters' trust, and his legion became an arm of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since. And the rest is history.
So yeah, this old guy will give us tidbits of information on basically Sphera's history. Now you don't have to talk to him every time you see him. I do recommend it, especially if you really like, lore and stuff like that. He's basically filled with it, and I honestly feel like he could belong pretty well in games like, Skyrim or Dragon Age and other stuff like that, so... for more immersion into the history of Spira, talk to him whenever you see him. Anyway, oh, here's the tutorial battle.
Huh, that one looks slow.
It's also tough. Let me handle this.
No way, I can take it.
As you can see, we can't select any of their abilities or skills or anything like that, so... What?
What the?
I apologize for that. Anyway. So yeah, this is the tutorial part where we're trying to, basically say Titus can't do anything against enemies such as this guy here. Only people like Orin can. Or rather, only characters with certain special weapons can hurt him. As so.
Told ya, Sir Orin's the best.
I could have done that.
Yeah, coulda, woulda, shoulda, but didn't. Now, as you saw, we didn't get much because, Waka didn't attack. Titus and Orin did. It was against one enemy. We didn't get much. Oh well. I'm not going to invest any points into the sphere grid just yet. I'll wait till we're further down the road. So for right now, we'll just keep on going, and we'll talk to anyone we come across. Yipperoonie. Oh yeah, who's in my party? Okay. There is one thing I definitely want to show off before long.
Do you know what those ruins are from?
Some old city?
Correct. A city most ancient. A terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see them. Compared to sin, humans are mere mud puppies.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady summoner.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady. I am on a journey, studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its stories and secrets. My travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin. They are counting on you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice once more.
I will.
Seriously, I gotta figure out who does his voice acting. That guy is awesome. Okay, we're ambushed, so they're gonna attack first. And this might be bad. Okay, good. That eyeball can confuse my entire team if I'm not careful. So, that definitely could have been bad. So for Titus, we'll just take out this Mi'ihen Fang. Should be one shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show off Ifrit, and I'm probably gonna show off his overdrive, just to show it off. And Ifrit is a beast. Now, none of them are especially weak to fire, so I don't know how much damage this is going to cause, but let's show off Hellfire. And we got a double overkill, so that was impressive. I think that's the strongest attack I've done with any of my characters so far, so yeah, there you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is swap out some characters real quick. Orin and Kamari really need to get their experience in. I'll keep Titus in just because why not? And we shall keep going. Now, there is going to be another fight coming up that we really need to participate in, and hopefully we can do this just right. This isn't it, but it's something.
Lady Summoner, I presume.
Yes, I am Yuna.
I am Lucille, captain of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
And I'm Alma. We've been charged to guard the Highroad.
There have been reports of a large fiend appearing in this area with a taste for chocobos. Do take care, Summoner Yuna, if you are to rent any chocobos.
Thank you. We will be careful.
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
A large fiend? Let's go get him!
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too. And every time he said it, it meant trouble for Braska and me.
So, yep, we're going to be fighting a Chocobo Eater at some point. Soon enough. Okay, so...
Don't break any bones, old man.
So I'm just going to cut this battle out since we've seen how these enemies work. Okay, anyway. Now the battle I was talking about is actually right over here. But before we talk to her, I definitely want to check something. I think... Yeah, okay. It took me a minute to remember something. But if you talk to her...
Ah, a summoner party. You too are a summoner?
My name is Belgamine. You are?
My name is Yuna.
Ah, the High Summoner's daughter. I've heard much of you. But you are still fresh on the road, are you not?
Yes, I am.
I might have a few things to teach you. Let us see which are stronger. My Aeons or yours? A one-on-one match. Not to the death, of course. What do you say?
We will say, fight!
I'll do my best.
Good. Before we begin, your Aeons have been healed. You can fight with your full strength. Come.
So, as you heard, it is an Aeon fight. She is going to be summoning Ifrit. Belgamine, I think she said her name is. Now, there's going to be a lot of other Aeon fights later on in the game. The important thing to note is it cannot be one Aeon versus the same Aeon.
Show me how strong of a link you forged with your Aeons.
And because the computer or game or whatever decides to choose... because the game decides to act first, they get to choose who they summon. Which means, like in this battle for instance, if we wanted to summon Ifrit, now we cannot. So the only thing we can do is summon Valfor. However, what I'm going to do is do Grand Summon and do Valfor. Now, I don't know for sure if this was a smart move to do, wasting possibly 2 overdrives, but we're going to see how this plays out. Okay, so I think Valfor is slightly faster than Ifrit. Especially my Valfor is somewhat faster than Ifrit. I think it's immune to delays, so that's not going to work. However, because Ifrit is a fire element, it is not immune to Blizzard, so we'll be using that. I wish it dealt more damage, but we'll take it. Now, what this is saying is basically, Belgamine's Ifrit is different than my Ifrit. And basically, her Ifrit's strength and HP are higher, and it's going to deal massive damage to me if I'm not careful. And what it's telling me now is basically what shield and boosts do. We've covered that in the previous episode, so we don't need to go over it now. And it's basically telling me this Ifrit is going to do a rotation of attacks. Basic attack first, then Meteor Strike. And because Meteor Strike's coming up, you definitely want to shield. Your Aeon is not strong enough to tank this move. 63 damage from 1 Meteor Strike. Not bad, but it could have been a lot worse if you didn't shield. So for now, just keep using Blizzard a couple more times. I don't know the exact amount of times, but you definitely want to be careful. Because if you go over to Overdrive, it's going to take 3 turns. So what you want to do, next turn he's going to use a Meteor Strike. So if I use Energy Blast now, he's going to do Meteor, Attack, Meteor. And that's going to do massive damage to me. So what I'm going to do is hit Shield. He's going to go in for the Meteor Strike. Now this is a risky maneuver here. He's going to attack, Meteor Strike, and attack if I use Energy Blast. Hopefully it won't deal much damage, so we'll go straight for Meteor. I'm sorry, Energy Blast. Did I call it Meteor Blast? I meant Energy Strike. No. I meant Energy Blast and Meteor Strike. Anyway. Did not get the overkill. I'm not sure if you can. But we killed Ifrit in one shot. Sorta, kinda.
Stop. That is enough.
But yeah, if you're not careful, Ifrit will destroy your Valfor. And no matter what happens, you're not going to get AP or items. But Belgamine herself does give you stuff later on.
Not bad for one so young. I underestimated you. Take this. You've earned it.
Echo Ring. That's actually pretty good for someone like Yuna.
You show promise. With more training, you could defeat Sin.
Thank you. But I think you might defeat Sin before I am able to.
I cannot.
Huh? Or
should I say, I was not able to.
You mean...
Farewell, Yuna. We'll meet again.
Huh. Very cryptic words from her. Anyway. So, now I did Sphere Grid again. Darn it. If we go to equip and check out Yuna's new ring, Silence Ward and HP plus 10. That's way better than the single plus 10 HP that we have. Okay, so that wasn't bad. Now, the reason why I'm saying to basically be careful in that battle is because I believe if you lose, you don't get the ring. If you win, you do get it. You don't get AP or anything either way, but essentially you want to win that battle. If nothing else, then just for the ring. When you're all done with that, you just keep heading north into the next area. Apparently not before a boss, not boss fights, but regular fights.
I'll show you what I can do.
Go ahead.
And we're actually facing a new enemy, Bob. If you're a veteran to Final Fantasy games, you know what this thing does. If you're new, basically what happens is, if you attack it 3 times, after the 3rd time, it'll self-destruct. And it'll deal pretty good damage on one character if it doesn't outright kill them. So you definitely want to be careful. Because he's elemental, he is weak to ice, so that's a bonus for us. But for now, I'm just going to have everyone guard, rotate them out. And as you saw, Auron just took quite a bit of damage, so that's not good either. But we're going to have everyone just go on the defensive. Switch over to probably Yuna, and I am going to use the booster just because.
Let me help.
And then we're going to switch... Actually, no, we're going to have her guard. Actually, no. No, I don't learn it yet. Darn it. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I want to say that is everyone. So we'll take out Lulu. And
Well then, what next?
we will use Blizzard. It's not going to deal much. Actually, you know what? Let's use an overdrive. Blizzard Fury. See how much we can get. Yeah, as you can see, I only got 5. It got the overkill, but I really don't know the trick to Blizzard Fury, or any Fury. It seems like complete circles is what does the trick, but then sometimes it doesn't seem like it does. Oh, I forgot to put in... I brought in Titus, but I forgot to put him on stance, or on a defense. I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's get Auron back into the fray, because we want to switch him out with Kimahri, so... You know, at least now everyone will try to get to 2+ sphere levels. So now we move on to the next area. I gotta say, the scenery here is pretty nice. Now again, you want to talk to everyone you come across. Just about everyone. And we got a remedy from that chest on the left. And if we talk to, I forgot what her name is.
Our prayers
Elma.
are with you.
Yeah, the Chocobo Knights don't really say much to you, but you can talk to them. And
It
here...
is an honor, Sir Auron.
Thanks.
Here we do have a new enemy. We want to be careful about him because he is a white element. Its magic is pretty tough. I don't recall if... Never mind, he is definitely weak to his opposite element. So fire will do a lot of damage. However, physical attacks simply will not. So he's kind of different from other enemies, but he's very similar to Flans, something we've seen back in Bhed. So right now we have Yuna, Auron, and Lulu. We're going to have them all defend just for now. And then what I'm going to do is switch them all out for the other characters, have them defend as well.
Back in the fray!
So we'll defend with Titus. We'll defend with Kimahri. I'm going to turn on the super booster, or supercharge. Lulu's back to full overdrive. Again, I have no problem doing that in random battles. I am not going to be spamming it in boss fights.
Waka's back on the field.
We'll have Waka guard. Don't confuse. It did not. At least I think it confuses. I know most eyeball enemies do. I don't recall if that particular one does. But yeah, as you saw, that Blizzard from the Ice Elemental did a lot of damage. I'm sorry, White Element. Did quite a bit of damage, so we definitely want to take him out first and foremost. We're gonna have Yuna come out instead.
Let them come.
And let's see how much her fire damage does. It should deal quite a bit. It does, fortunately, not an overkill, but oh well. Waka takes out the eye. And we're gonna need Titus for this guy.
Got you covered.
We'll go ahead and use an overdrive just because. Oop, we're not gonna get the crate. Yes, we did. Cool. Should do overkill. And it does.
Yeah!
And we're one step closer to learning the next overdrive for Titus. That's the main reason why I'm doing the supercharge. Again, mostly for him, so we can get his overdrives out of the way. I also forgot we need to get more ability spheres. I don't recall if we have any, but anyway. Let's talk to this guy here. I didn't read what he said, but we got a red ring, which I think does... I keep doing that. Yes. I think it'll increase her HP by 10% as well, and it gives her Fire Ward, but we don't need it. Let's go up here and talk to these two.
My Lady Summoner.
You're a summoner? Yes. My name is Yuna.
I'm Callie.
Nice to meet you, Callie.
Lady Yuna, are you going to bring us the calm?
Yes. Very soon.
Yay!
We're looking forward to another calm, my Lady Summoner.
I'll do my best.
And good luck to your guardians as well.
What's the calm?
The calm is a time of peace. It comes after a summoner defeats sin and lasts until sin reappears.
Huh?
Sin dies and is reborn.
I get it. I thought it was weird. Yuna's dad defeated Sin 10 years ago, right? But Sin's still here. Didn't make much sense till now. Wait, if it just comes back...
Don't say it isn't worth it. Because it is.
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid. That kind of time is worth anything. Don't say it isn't worth it. Your words that day, Yuna, I remember them well.
So yeah, basically, if Titus was someone who's new to the series and he was playing this game for the first time, we'd all be confused just as he is, but that pretty much sums it up. Sin keeps coming back. Kinda seems pointless to keep doing what we've been doing if Sin keeps coming back, but it's for the greater good if it means people can, you know, go on with their lives without fear for a set period of time. It's definitely worth it. In the grand sense that what we know now is the ultimate truth. You'll see what I mean by that later. I was gonna go to that ball, but let's talk to this guy first. Oh wait, we already did. Anyway, let's come over here. There's absolutely no purpose to kicking this ball. I don't think. Hey, that was my ball! Gee, you really sucked that puppy. Why don't you become a blitzer? Maybe someday you can play for the Goers! I'm gonna punt you, kid. I'm gonna come over and punt you.
No problem.
And here we are with a brand new enemy, Dual Horn. I haven't really been showing off the enemies too much until we got to this part. Well, not this battle in particular, but just this whole section I've been doing. And I really should be. But I'm gonna try my best to do it from now on. Anyway. So with Dual Horn, he's got a lot of HP. He's susceptible to darkness, or blind status. He has no real weaknesses. He is not an armored enemy, but he can deal massive damage if you're not careful. So what we're going to do here is, again, rotate the entire party. So we'll have Titus guard. That nearly killed Yuna, so that's not good at all. We'll have her cast Cure on herself. Brought her back to full HP. Good thing Titus blocked. Even that did a lot of damage to Waka. We'll have him guard. This is not a very smart move. We'll bring out Lulu. We'll have her heal Waka. Should bring him up to full HP. And it's Waka's turn again, so what we're going to do is bring in Kimahri. Oh, yeah. Now you see exactly what I mean. That dual horn just completely annihilated Yuna. Alright, so we're going to bring back Titus in.
Got you covered.
Put on the supercharge because this is probably one of the few random encounters where we actually need everyone to be at full HP, more or less. We're going to use our first ever Phoenix down. It only brings her back to like half health, but that's still pretty good.
Thank you.
Now what we need to do is bring in Auron. And I'm going to use his power break on that damn dual horn, because we can't afford to have her die again.
You will hurt no one.
Now what power break does, as long as it connects, it will reduce an enemy's strength by half. As you can see, it didn't kill Yuna, but that did. So this is going to be bad. We're going to go ahead and use another Phoenix down, because we don't really have a choice. It should be Titus' turn again.
Be more careful.
Sorry.
Titus. We're going to see if we can take down one of these bombs. Hopefully we can. Let's see if it works. It does work, but it didn't straight up kill him. Now that's the first time that bomb's been attacked, so it grew in size. So that's definitely not good. Okay, Titus is still okay. Yuna's just barely hanging in there, so we need to switch her out. Let's bring Waka in. We're going to do a dark attack on the dual horn. His strength is cut in half, but he's still pretty powerful. Let's blind him so no one else has to get KO'd. We're going to do an overdrive. Dragon Fang. You guys remember this? Let's see if we can do it. And we did it. Does not overkill. It does take out one of the enemies, so that is great. I don't know if Titus can one hit this guy, but we're gonna do it. He does not, so that's not good. Okay, so let's see what happens next. Who's next? So glad I got that thing up. We'll have Waka do probably a Blizzard Reuse. Let's see if we can do it. And we did it! And I apologize for the volume being really loud. I don't know if the volume's softer or louder than what it was. I apologize, I landed on the volume controls. But anyway, that got us one overkill. Major damage on the dual horn, so that's great. And we're going to go ahead and hope Titus can finish him off. He does not, but we're still in good shape. Auron should be able to deal the final... Nah, I shouldn't say should. He probably won't, but we'll see. Does not, but we're still okay. Titus is going to go ahead and attack again. No overkill. No way to get the overkill, but we killed him. Not bad. Everyone participated one way or another. We got plenty of experience. We got our ability sphere. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to Kimahri. No, I'm not. I'm going to head to Yuna. Where the... There she is. And we're going to use that only one ability sphere we have. So that's great. Also, something else we're going to do. We have an HP and a strength sphere. We've been saving those for Auron especially, so we'll use one HP sphere and the one strength sphere. We're going to boost his HP up by 300 points, as well as his strength by 4 points. So we're doing pretty good with him. He's basically going to be our tank for the rest of the game. Like I said here, his strength and his defense are pretty much his highest stats, As you can see, Kamari's actually not bad either. Then again, he's more of a all-around character, so it's whatever. But yeah, for like any other basic character, Orin's strength and defense are the highest around, and his luck is pretty up there too, so if he's not already strong, there's a good chance he'll get a decent critical hit. Okay, so what we're going to do now is have Yuna cast Cure on everyone, basically. Actually, I'm going to try something. No, wait, never mind. I keep thinking that this is the PS4 version, but it's actually the PC version. On the PS4 and PS Vita versions, you can actually tap a part of the touchpad on the back of the Vita or on the controller, and you can use that to have someone cast Cure on everyone. This version doesn't have that ability, but oh well. Now, if we can catch up with this kid, I forget if he gives us anything else, but, you know, I'm not sure. And I'm going to cut this out, so we'll see you in a second. And we're back. Let's try to catch up with this kid, like I said before, and we're not going to, because he's going off screen. Kid, get back here. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, well. I don't think he gives us anything anyway. I don't remember. Is there a chest over here? No, there is not. Okay. And we'll be right back again. Okay, so there's nothing over there. However, there was something to up for the big fight. What big fight is he talking about? And we got level 1 key sphere, which is something we actually needed. Anyway, no chest over there. And now that I think about it, there might have been a couple Albed primers somewhere on this road. If not in the first map, probably the second map. I want to say there's at least one on this road. Anyway, let's talk to this guy, or this lady here. 4 antidotes, not bad. Another fight, we'll be right back. Okay, now we gotta heal up some characters, because that battle actually had my characters confused. Those eyeballs actually do confuse, so if you're on this part, watch out for those flying eyeballs. If they get confused, and their turn hasn't come up yet, make sure someone casts Asuna, or uses a remedy or something to knock him out of it. Wow, this encounter wait. Anyway, I think I might have to heal again. Not too crucially, but I like to have full HP before the next battle, whenever that might be. And over here is 2000 gil. Great for most players, not so great for me using max gil. This encounter rate is killing me. I have so many points to distribute, but I can't do it till the next save sphere. Or rather, I don't want to do it until then. Gosh! Now, I really love the experience I'm getting. I'm not gonna lie. But holy crap. This is probably gonna be one of the longer episodes I've made for this series. And that's saying a lot. But it's because there's just so many enemies I need to fight through. And we've seen all the new ones, so, like, it's not like I'm going to leave the battles in, or rather, I'm not going to leave most of the battles in. Ooh, an ether. Nice. It's just so ridiculous. This is good for grinding, but, like, for right now, it's not what I need. I don't need this. So, good news from that last battle. Not only did we get a new shield for Titus, which is actually better than what he has, we also got, if I can find, Energy Rain. That is his 3rd overdrive out of 4 that he can learn, and Energy Rain is awesome. It's an attack that targets everyone for 1 solid strike, and it deals consecutive damage for all of them. So it's actually pretty nice. It's a little bit harder to hit than Spiral Cut or Slice and Dice. The meter will go sweeping by the marker faster, and the marker itself will be smaller. But when we get to the next fight, when his overdrive is full, I'll show that off. Anyway, oh, I forgot I need to heal. Again, it wouldn't be so bad if the battles were infrequent, and if I wasn't getting my ass handed to me every so often. Alright, so we can talk to these guys. They might give us something good. What will you give me? 600 gil, not bad. And a high potion, also not bad. Now if we come over here, we'll find our old friends and another fight. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna show off Energy Rain. I didn't put in all my party members, but oh well. Here comes Energy Rain. Right now.
Too late to beg for mercy.
And we got double overkill for over 500.
What did I tell you?
You're a modest one.
Again, I didn't bring in everyone, but that is the awesome power of Energy Rain, and it's one of my favorites, and definitely a more useful one than Slice and Dice. Anyway, now let's come over to these two guys and we'll talk to them.
Hey, we saw the game. You guys were great.
Congratulations, Waka.
Hey, stop loafing around.
The Lady Summoner and her guardians...
This mission requires our full attention. We've no time to waste. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
Carry on.
See, keep your head down, say sir a lot, and you'll do fine.
Right, sir.
Hey, Yuna. Even though Yevon rejected us, we still believe in you. That won't ever change.
Thank you, Sir Luzu, Sir Gada. But, you know, it's not too late for you to go back to Bhed and...
We should be going, sir.
Now, it's pretty funny they keep mentioning that they've been excommunicated or that they've been rejected by Yevon and other stuff like that. The reason I'm saying that's interesting is because I kind of want a Final Fantasy X prequel. This game and Final Fantasy X-2 cover Tidus and Yuna's journeys respectively for their own different reasons, but it doesn't really cover too much about what happened before the 10 years leading up to Final Fantasy X. I kind of want to know more about, Auron, Jecht, and Braska's first journey, and more about what happened to some of these people. What happened to the the Al Bhed. Just learn more about that, and hopefully, if they ever make a prequel, we'll learn more about what's going on behind the scenes. But it's still pretty interesting they keep mentioning the 10 years leading up to this point. But yet, there's no real substance to tell us this is what happened, this is the adventure they took, and so on and so forth. Like, they tell us what happened, but we don't actually get to see it or know why it had to lead up to that. Anyway, let's continue on this path. I don't think there were any chests or anything back over there, but we'll double check. If we run into any enemies, I'll just cut it out. Speak of the devil. Okay. So, no chest over here, just the enemies we fought before. Only thing we can do now is keep going north, and if we talk to these guys here... not this battle! Now, you have to talk to these two guys on the left. You can keep going past them, you don't have to stop and talk to them, but they're gonna force you to talk to them anyway, so you might as well get it out of the way.
We'll defeat Sin any way we can.
But Yevon's teachings say...
Enough.
I only meant to... Are you alright? Lady Summoner? Yes, I am Yuna.
It is an honor, my lady. My name is Shalinda. I am a disciple of Yevon.
What was all that about? The Crusaders operation?
You mean the one Gata and Luzu were talking about?
I heard they were to use forbidden machina. I had to stop them.
Huh? Why?
The use of machina is strictly forbidden by the Yevon priesthood.
That's bad, yeah?
Let them use whatever they want. They still won't defeat sin.
But it's not about defeating sin. The teachings of Yevon must be upheld.
Yeah, right.
But you don't understand. The Crusaders won't even listen to me. And it's all because I'm just a lowly acolyte.
Don't say that. Well, I haven't been a summoner for very long myself, you see. Still, I can't put myself down every time I fail. People are depending on me. They're depending on both of us.
Yes. Yes, you're right, my lady. Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Lady Yuna. Now, I feel I have the courage to finish my training.
So yeah, her name is Shalinda. She's worried about trying to basically do her thing, making sure everyone is following Yevon and blah blah blah. I hate to say it, she's the most boring character in this entire franchise. Her character does develop, but to develop from nothing isn't hard, but doesn't always mean it's that great. Anyway, if we keep coming up here, we'll get one last chest. Hopefully we can make it, and we do. 3 eye drops. Not bad. Well, not too great, but not too bad. Anyway, we'll keep moving along. No more battles. Yes! And we've made it on, finally, to our rest stop. And there should be a cutscene.
We rest here.
But this isn't our bed shop.
Is that a problem?
They don't believe in Yevon. And in Luca, they kidnapped Yuna.
Where were her guardians?
Oh.
Sir Orin's just concerned about your health.
I'm not tired one bit.
Well, I am.
As if I could sleep.
And here we are, finally in a resting place. Pit stop. Yeah, we'll go with pit stop. So we'll go ahead and save, and yeah, I think that'll be it. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll make sure to see you in the next. Make sure to see you in the next one. No, that doesn't sound right. In the next one, we're just gonna continue with the story and fight the Chocobo Eater. Look forward to that, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, world.